What the fuck? Get the fuck off of me! Daymare 1998. It was a project that was made by a small studio. They firstly wanted to make the Resident Evil 2 remake, a fan-made remake. But Capcom saw they were doing this and then they cancelled the project. Eventually they made a new IP and it was Daymare 1998. So it takes you back to the classic 90's horror vibe. What the original Resident Evil 2 and 3 and the first one made. So let's try this out.
Welcome to Daymare 1998. Several hours have gone by since communication with Aegis laboratory have been cut off. Now, two teams of highly trained Hades Hexacore Advanced Division for Extraction and Search operatives have called out to investigate. Their mission: find the missing researchers who seemingly vanished without a trace, and retrieve sensitive, highly classified materials for a clandestine branch of the US government, tasked with gaining access to lower levels of the lab. Special Agent Leaf barges into the second service entrance, and it is there that he discovers the security system has initiated a facility-wide quarantine, automatically shutting everyone in and serving as a warning to would-be invaders that some kind of experiment has gone horribly wrong.
All that matters on the chessboard are good moves and the actions you take to achieve this result. What I do is bide in the shadows, where I can strategically exploit the most vulnerable pawns. But this time had to be different. This time, I had to involve my hand directly. But let's get things in the right order. So I began the first phase of my plan.
Requesting the evacuation of all remaining personnel. Code Blue, repeat, this is a Code Blue emergency. Please respond, anyone, please. My name is Rebecca Jordan. I'm a doctor at the Aegis Medical Facility on the North Pole Islands. We have a problem of some magnitude here. There's a situation in the building that requires... There's been a terrible mishap. I think we've been exposed to some kind of gas, a corrosive agent that latches onto the lungs, warping people inside. Can anyone hear me? For God's sake, please!
I say again, we are at Code Blue. One of my colleagues freaked out, attacked me. I thought I'd roll the dice on whatever this contagion is and kill someone, but I don't know how long this channel will stay open. The security police triggered some sort of facility lockdown. I was in full quarantine, and in fact, I fear it.
That transmission was the last communication out of Aegis' laboratory 12 hours ago. The latest mission parameters are courtesy of our friends over at the DOD. It seems the corrosive agent in question is actually the same experimental gas you've been ordered to retrieve. Only problem is, they forgot to mention in the initial brief that it's also a new type of chemical weapon that kills almost everyone it afflicts. Rest assured, all entrances and exits to the building were automatically sealed at the first sign of a breach, which is standard security protocol when these mishaps occur. Your teams will infiltrate the facility as such. Epsilon, you'll enter via the central lobby on the second level, which serves as the main access point, and edge your way to the laboratory. Delta, you will simultaneously sweep through the lower levels where the main laboratory is located. According to our intel, the basement is where the so-called gas leak occurred, so proceed cautiously. Be advised, this operation's status has been raised to priority red. Repeat, priority red. You all know what that means. This won't be the simple snatch and grab you were initially led to believe. Good luck, gentlemen. Now get in there and show us what you're made of. That hell is truly the House of Hades. HQ out.
Priority red. You do understand that this assignment could be our last. Well, you know, if I were a betting man, I think I'd bet that the odds of making it home in one piece are A lot better with you on the battlefield. But that's if, you know, Gomer Pyle doesn't put us down first.
Just shut the fuck up, Leave. Goddamn motor mouth.
Don't let him get to you, kid. That shitbird squawks at anyone with a bigger stick. Which is pretty much everyone. Never should have pulled his ass out that fireman back in the room in '94.
Thanks, Hayden. Understood, Major. Get it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should just let the past go.
Romero 4 Golf, this is HQ. We hold you on gadget and show you entering the airspace above the island. You should be within visual range of Aegis at any moment. Over.
HQ, this is Sandman Actual. In descent for November Foxtrot, India. Standing by for mission go.
Sandman Actual, this is HQ. You are mission go. Authentication Echo Golf 394 at time 0227 Zulu. Out. Clear mission go. This is the second platform, and the end of the line for you, Lead. Green will infiltrate the laboratory via the third platform. After that, Raven and I will hold position at the external loading bay, and remain on alert 5 to pick you rubber suckers up upon completion. At which point, we'll regroup on platform 2. Keep your comms clear as a precautionary measure. Over.
Roger that. Comms clear. En route to primary objective. Over and out.
Right.
HQ here. Unlocked codes received. We are remotely overriding the service access to Aegis Station. As explained during the brief, the data interchange device is still being tested for field use. Nevertheless, it will become your most important resource, allowing you to manage weapons, consumables, consult maps, health state, and above all, allow you to interact with any type of electronic device. Over.
This tab contains all the consumables and key items that the character finds throughout the game. It also contains the character's weapons in the upper section. This tab contains all the information about the character's health status and alterations. This tab contains the map of the area and information on the current objectives. This tab contains all documents, ID tags and audio files that the character finds throughout the game. Oh! That's cool. Okay, so we got these magazines. Oh. Okay.
Copy that. Objective confirmed. Looks like the contagion leaked out from a couple tanks crammed into the area. There are also sure signs of a firefight and explosive residue. Proceeding with the mission. Over.
Need to open the roof. Hey.
It's about time you guys got here. You're with emergency response, right?
That's right. Agent Liev. How's the leg?
Ugh, it hurts like hell. But I'll be alright. Can't move very far, though.
That's unfortunate. Listen, I need to search this place for survivors. I'll come back for you as soon as I can.
Survivors? Yeah, well, good luck with that. Anyway, I'll be waiting here. I just need to rest my eyes a little.
Okay, well. Terminate the Aegis worker. What?
Lief to Mission Control, Sandman. I made contact with an Aegis worker. I followed the protocol. I'm now heading to the control room to begin loading procedures. Over.
Copy that. This all brings back memories from 94. Especially that day when you opened fire on all those poor, innocent people. Or what was left of them. Don't you remember?
Orders are orders, Major, and those innocent people weren't exactly civilians. When you finally get your ass out of that chopper and onto the battlefield, we'll talk about it. Proceeding to objective. Over. Someone must have had a lot of fun down here.
What is this? Healing? In order to use an item, you must first select it from the quick slot menu. Hold down the use item button to use the selected consumable. Using an item will cause the character status to temporarily change. Using the item may also increase the overdose value of the character when it reaches a certain level and start damaging the character over time. When the character is not affected by any changes to status, the overdose value will slowly decrease over time. "1945. Other. A word the Allied forces will never understand. Thousands of innocent souls in seconds destroyed by the US atomic bomb. Not those of soldiers, not those of men who made a choice to fight and sacrifice themselves in service of our great nation, but those of Pacific civilians who lived in those cities, now totally cancelled. Women and children, our families are gone, obliterated by their desire for dominance, by the desire to show the world the strength of their science, the atomic bomb. But now, the time has come to show them the strength of our science. It took years of hardship to develop terrible weapons, but the worst we could imagine arrived simply by chance. We had chosen to keep the Scourge, our worst discovery, a secret because it was too inhuman even for Unit 74, where men were granted the luxury of releasing the darkness of their spirits. A weapon too inhuman even for war, but not too inhuman for those Western people who lost all trace of honor with the push of a button. The men of this crew, the fathers and sons now deprived of their loved ones, have renamed it Shujin, the condemned. Condemnation. The world literally works and histories will remember the people behind the atomic bomb as villains and blatant. A mass genocide that will tarnish their conscience forever. But this is not enough. Not for us. Not for the families they cancelled in 1 second. The perseverance is better than defeat. The new emperor ordered that Shujin be spread over the enemy. A divine noiseless wind, but extremely lethal. Our condemnation will tear their hearts out and lead them on the path to the same suffering we are experiencing. We departed from Tokyo a few hours ago and expect a long journey to the American coast where the plague will be unleashed and a story out of the science fiction novels will run its course. At this very moment, a second I-400 of the glorious Japanese Imperial Naval should be leaving Osaka, ready to deliver the second and last reserve of the plague to a top-secret location in Germany. Unit 74 no longer exists, swept away by a 20-kiloton blast, but its creation is more alive than ever, and it could still shift the balance of power in the world in our favor. We must do everything we can and leave the rest to fate. Admiral Shinji M. The rest is illegible. Oh shit. So I think this is the virus. Shinju? Oh. I have to restore power first. Okay. The hell is that squeaking noise? What the hell? Oh. Got a quick turn. So basically this is Resident Evil 2 remake, but by a different publisher. Or studio, actually. Damn, man. There's a lot of people. Oh. Can't go here. Oh, there's a document here. Bank transaction. Looks like a bank transaction made out the J. Phelps for $1 million. Okay. That's suspicious. Here's the combine function. Alright. Note to trainee. I read your file, Kevin, and your resume is quite impressive. Despite your age, it seems you've already installed and maintain your share of sophisticated equipment that most techs here don't even know exist. Now, I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to know exactly what you're getting into. I heard you ask a coworker that kind of research is being conducted here. If I had to hazard a guess, it must involve the UFO they found off the coast of this island. These scientists are clearly seeking ways to permanently alter the human genome to create superhuman alien hybrids. Joking, obviously. This is a top secret government facility, and the suits here won't hesitate to lock you up and throw away the key if you give them a reason to. Places like this naturally employ state-of-the-art computer systems and machinery that go well beyond the scope of most technicians. Luckily for you, the thermoelectric generators, although extremely powerful, are very simple to use via an interface. The only real hurdle you will come across is the odd time when a power outage occurs. In this situation, all you need to do is find a PC to check which area is shorted out, as indicated by a flashing red dot. Unfortunately, the repair process isn't automatic, so you have to restore power manually using the control panel to bypass the areas marked in red, which will turn green if you are successful. Just follow the instructions on screen and I'm sure there won't be any problems. But if you run into something serious, give me a call and I'll send someone down to help you. Don't forget that loose lips sink ships. Welcome aboard and good luck. Mick O'Hagan, Chief Maintenance Officer. Okay. What's this? Aha. So...
One eternity later.
Okay. There we go! What the fuck? First puzzle. Oh, what the fuck? Already? Ah!
What the hell are these things?
What the hell? I'm more scared about the sensitivity though. What the hell? Oh, this is horrendous, man. Fuck. Oh! Okay. Get down! What? Oh. Aha! Collectibles. Okay. Now I can use this. Warning! Power fill detected. Cargo area need manual restoration. Start recovery. Yes. There we go.
Agent Leave, Sandman here. The external bulkheads are opened up. Head back to the cargo bay and activate the freight elevator from there. Over.
Whoa, what?
There's something down below. It looks like a huge submarine, with markings that resemble biohazard symbols, and could the flag really be Japanese?
Focus on the mission, Agent. I don't care what titter-ridden cow curdles the milk those pasteurizing big shots call us in to mop up. Time is running out. Get your ass on the objective. Over.
It's the Senju! It's the boat! Oh shit! It's crazy, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't want to get infected. Oh!
And I was supposed to save the last one for myself.
Fuck!
You are one ugly motherfucker.
What's up, man? Die already, man! The fuck? Ah, shit. They all got up!
I'm gonna need a fuller gun.
I need more ammo. Come on!
DF to mission control. Elvis has left the building.
Understood. We'll take it from here, Agent. If the weather gets any worse, we might experience comm interference. Proceed
Yeah, of
to your
course.
next objective. Emergency channel open. Over.
Why not, huh? Die! Okay. Let's get this ammo. Damn, this ammo system is fucking horrendous, man. What the hell? What? Inside this chamber. Find a way to unlock the virus storage chamber. Oh man. What? Stay back! From the inventory tab, it's possible to combine certain items and create new and improved ones. By combining basic ingredients with hexacore additives, the player can create items usable from the quick slot submenu. By combining RUF of the same type, a significantly more powerful version of the original will be created. Alternatively, when you combine RUF of different types, an item wielding the base properties from each will be crafted. Okay. That's nice. The fuck? There's zombies in there. Hacking system. Hacking terminal. Although some doors and lockers are firmly shut by the security system, they might just contain rare and valuable resources. It's possible to crack the system with the hacking DID function. To begin hacking, you need an override cable. Hacking process. To successfully hack into the system, you must stop both cursors while they're inside the moving segments. When you stop one in the correct position, a countdown will begin. When the countdown reaches 0, the hack has failed, destroying the cable. Let's see if we can hack this. There we go. Okay, let's go in. Fuck you. Researcher's diary, archive file. This diary belonged to the Aegis researcher. Some of the dates are circled with red ink. 1995, Pollux. We can finally create the perfect soldier. Strong, resilient, and self-repairing. And to think that most of the grunt work was done by none other than Mother Nature herself. For some reason, the local jellyfish, which are already capable of amazing regeneration, inhabited the sunken vessel, whereby they become exposed to the chemical agent. From there, they reproduced generation after generation, growing stronger with each mutation that altered their DNA and birthed hybrids. We studied these new aquatic life forms, outwardly similar to Hydra Cnidaria, but far more aggressive and much more dangerous. In time, we'll use our study to create a new virus that can turn regular soldiers into genetically advanced war machines. But in the meantime, all we can do is wait for the government to fulfill its promise in order to begin human trials. 1997. If I think back to just a few years, it feels like a century ago. Although Castor is now the pinnacle of modern BC warfare, Pollux is also on track to fruition. The Hydra Cnidaria finally gifted us its firstborn. We've had a major breakthrough, a passing of the torch of sorts. Even if it would be foolhardy to hide the fact that we need more time. Time is something that army and government officials just won't allow us. They've promised Pollux to their allies, and Pollux they shall have. The only issue we haven't been able to solve, one that puts the entire program into jeopardy, is this. The perfect soldier we've prototyped is anything but perfect. We've injected the virus into hundreds of candidates with wide genetic variations, yet we're nowhere near a solution. In fact, in just a few minutes, the virus begins to strengthen its host. Although no visible external changes are apparent, In just 2 to 3 hours after infection, Pollux is able to regenerate cells and tissue, progressively increasing the power and resilience of its host. This is a truly remarkable accomplishment that will advance medical and military research by decades in just a few short years. If not for the grave side effects that have afflicted almost every subject during experimentation, all the physical enhancements afforded by the Pollux virus are subordinate to a single inescapable necessity: the host assimilation of specific hormones that balance and regulate the body, which are otherwise produced by the hypothalamus. As long as large enough quantities of these hormones are assimilated in concentrated doses due to the demand of accelerated metabolism in enhanced organisms, the subject's psyche remains lucid and aware, while strength, resilience, and regenerative powers remain under control. However, when these hormones become absent for prolonged periods, the first signs of mental deterioration appear, causing blackouts and gradually destroying all forms of conscious decision-making. After that, in most cases, the body undergoes unpredictable physical changes that lead to its eventual total destruction. What we need to accomplish in the remaining months afforded to the study is to find a solution as the project as a whole is at stake. 1998. Government agents regularly visit the lab and help themselves to experimental data and samples from the most important studies. We've lost a lot of sleep in the past few months, but haven't been able to figure out the hormone dilemma that's been plaguing our research, other than administering a large amount of synthetic hormone to Pollux infectees. The military and strategic purpose of viral weapons is to keep the host in an intermediate state whereby physical abilities are greatly enhanced, yet always under conscious control that responds lucidly to others. The only way to achieve this is to force subjects to inject themselves with hormones. All of this, of course, is inevitably subject to a series of unknowns that the military doesn't seem to care about. I wonder what would happen if one of these subjects turned against his creator, intentionally or not, able to take the synthetic hormones, among other things that are limited on the battlefield. Unless subjects are damaged beyond regenerative capabilities, these potentially unstoppable and lethal soldiers could just go on a killing spree with no one to stop them. That is, until the absence of the necessary hormones causes its own self-destruction. And this isn't really a solution, as one test showed when a subject infected by Pollux, somehow gifted with increased intelligence, took a researcher captive inside the lab. After several hours of negotiations, the subject, obviously suffering from mental deterioration, tore open the researcher's head and devours his hypothalamus in a grotesque feeding frenzy that afforded it the necessary hormones it was lacking. This extended its life by several hours, and it regained some intelligence that was lost during the experiment. Far as I'm concerned, despite however many years I've dedicated to this program, PLX-731 is officially just another failed bioweapon experiment. The reason for its failure lies in the inability to produce, even artificially, the necessary hormones to maintain life and sedate its host. Apparently, however, the higher-ups have their own ideas regarding this. All we can do now is narrow down the search and do what they tell us yet again. Okay, so they couldn't keep it under control. Temperature anomaly detected. More documents. Note to supervisor, subject, maintenance and renewal of containment rooms. Dear Dr. Everett, by now you're probably sick of my many appeals, but I really must insist that the maintenance system for controlling temperatures in the containment rooms be remedied immediately. The system is supposed to automatically turn on once the air reaches a specific temperature. Instead, I am forced to send one of my people to adjust it at the terminal outside the room, which regulates the level of nitrogen via spectrum every 6 hours by hand. To avoid further inconveniences, to fulfill your managerial responsibility to mend the system, please send another technician to fix the damn machines. I sincerely appreciate the assistance. Dr. Jeremy Falk, lead researcher of BL1, HS Labs North Blue 2 facility. Okay, so that didn't went well.
Huh. Probably has to do with the chamber's cooling system.
Okay. I think something's getting out. Warning! N2 cooling system overload. Single nitrogen stack use activated. Start the readjusting process. What? What? Man, sound effects. Sounds like somebody's behind me, but it's my own footsteps. Fuck. There we go. Aha! Oh, what? Ah, shit. Super soldier! Ah! Run, 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 run! He's too quick! Oh! Getting chicken skin. Goosebumps. Run! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Disgusting!
The fuck? Fuck this guy, man. Oh, and fuck this ammo system. What the fuck? Who came up with this? What the hell? Let's get this stuff. Bollocks!
Leo,
Bollocks!
Mission Control. PLX 731 sample secured. En route to second helipad for extraction. Do you copy?
Good job, Agent. But I'm afraid I have some bad news. The objective of this operation has been updated. Agent Krychek and West have disappeared, and until they've been found, we can't allow you to leave the building. Your new objective is to complete the mission of the Epsilon team, and download all the research data on your DID. Please confirm status update. Over.
New objective confirmed. On my way. Over. Sure. I'm just a war dog after all.
Fuckers. I have to do everything myself, huh? The men and the women. I see you there, motherfucker! Trying to ambush me, huh? Fuck you. Down! On the floor! I need some ammo. Stamina fluid. It's locked.
Can anyone hear me? This is Agent Crane. An unidentified subject. Hostile. Protective hazmat clothing. He just shot at me. I think I heard him. Proceed with extreme caution. He is armed and deep.
Crane, can you hear me? Crane!
Shit. Well, really setting the tone here. What the fuck? Scared the shit out of me. What's this? Positive viral sample. Huh? Why?
All systems down. Shit. I absolutely have to recover those samples somehow.
Oh. Hey. Agent West, looks like some asshole gunned him down.
Sandman, do you copy? I found West's body. Looks like he was shot to death. No sign of Krychek yet. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, God damn this cock-sucking storm!
Whoa. Audio log. Oh. Play it.
Agent West. We've lost all communication with Mission Controller. I got shot by some unidentified assailant. Agent Krychek chased after the man. I don't know what happened to him following the pursuit, and I don't know how long I will be able to hold out for.
Hard, okay. There we go! First try! Can we close it? Whee! Ammo! Still operational. I don't trust any of this. Sensitivity, man. Oh, it's the entrance. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, scared the shit out of me. Okay, let's go in. What? Oh, come over here, you. There we go. I think when I walk past the metal detectors they go off and they all stand up. So let's wait with doing that. Let's first go up. Oh shit.
Better find some ammo.
The fuck, man? Get down. Oh, there's another zombie over there. What's this? Ares. It is said that his beauty is equal only to his lust for violence. The fuck? Hephaestus. He lived in the volcano and was the god of blacksmithing. Kronos. He is the father of Zeus, who devoured his children for fear that one would usurp his power. The fuck? Ooh. Apollo. As deity of the sun, he brightened mankind's future with art, poetry and music. Apollo. Okay. Pollux! One half of Dioscuri with his twin brother Castor. A skilled boxer, he is said to be immortal. Ah, that's right, you got the name.
The private office of the founder. From here I should be able to restore system passwords.
Okay. Let's reload first. Castor, one half of Dioscuri with his twin brother Pollux, a brilliant horse tamer and protector of various sandals. Portrait depicting the Greek hero Jason in possession of the Golden Fleece. According to legend, it had the ability to heal any wound. I can hear you squeaking. Oh! There you are. Dr. Ware's Diary 1, Part 1, Castor and Pollux. Of the possible names, what could be more appropriate than these? Indeed, the revolutionary breakthrough that is Pollux could never have existed without its brethren Castor. Perhaps the most malevolent chemical weapon ever conceived. As a matter of fact, we knew practically nothing of it before salvage of the Japanese submarine was completed in the 70s, except that it brought about irreversible damage to organisms that would shame even sarin. That being said, this whole program, one that will inevitably rewrite the history of BC weapons and elevate the United States even higher on its supreme global pedestal, didn't arrive merely by chance. No, not mere chance, but rather divine intervention that the vessel delivering its toxic payload to our predecessors never reached its destination, instead becoming helplessly entangled off the coast of the Northfall Islands in Washington State, where it remained unseen and forgotten for years. It may well be fluke, however, that a particular type of jellyfish native to the islands came in contact with itsy-bitsy doses that gradually escaped the rotten hull, instantly transforming, perhaps evolving and infecting some of the island villages. But it wasn't until the obscure crisis claimed its first human victim that our government decided to step in and take action, stumbling upon the terrible truth that is, In fact, the only reason we're here today is due to pure and simple incompetence of the crew. The funny thing about this narrow escape is that a potentially disastrous yet poorly executed revenge plot by some defeated nation overseas has once again turned out to be quite a luck for us. Part 2, 1973, was the year when the Aegis laboratories were built on the island designed North Blue 2 in order to safely extract and repurpose the liquid gas we discovered in the Japanese submarine. I still remember the salvage operation and construction works, as the company gave me free rein when it came to most of the architectural and design choices. We were able to free part of the hull from its seabed tomb, then later built the concrete bunker that currently houses it. It was one heck of an engineering job, but the facilities we use today are more than worth the immense effort. The lower levels of the North Blue 2 facility, the most secret ones, contain the submarine and most vital experiment rooms, while other levels contains the observation deck, loading area for shipping of sensitive materials, additional labs and a storage area. On the other hand, the top levels, accessible by ordinary staffers, include office space, a conference room, modern server room and necessary amenities. Most of the people who work here have no idea of what lies beneath, and are ignorant to the fact that they're parading around a monument where history is being rewritten every single day. Come to think of it, I doubt anyone truly knows what's going on down here. Part 3. Castor could possibly be the ultimate weapon for large-scale chemical attacks. Yet the dispersal method is surprisingly simple. The CSR-3 gas is compressed at very high temperatures in special reinforced tanks that are loaded onto an aircraft. When the aircraft reaches its target, single or multiple Castor cylinders are jettisoned. Once they strike the surface, the release mechanism is triggered and 3 shielding petals open up, leaving the inner cylinder exposed. At this point, the CRS-3 is released at a high pressure, which converts the pressurized liquid to a gas, making it extremely volatile. This is where Castor shows its unique colors. The gas then expands rapidly like a mighty flame and feeds on the oxygen in the surrounding area, creating a sort of closed-off environment that makes it nearly impossible for any breathing organism to survive. Gradually, it will lose all effectiveness and dematerialize, leaving no trace behind. If a large enough quantity were to be spread to highly populated locations, it could afflict thousands upon thousands of victims within seconds, instantly consuming a population. For a military or a group of unpleasant and expendable mercenaries sent out to the scene of a confrontation. Alright, so what the hell, man? I like this plot. I like this story. It's good. Oh! Cast a light into the darkness, and there shall be no storm for which he cannot save you. Wait, what? Hold up. Hey. Wow. Nice cameo from Resident Evil. I like that. Oh. Not a diary. Fuck. Am I missing something? Cast a light into the darkness, and there shall be no storm from which he cannot save you.
Liev to Mission Control. If you can hear me, I've just restored the facility passcodes from the Matrix. I'm in the process of gathering the 731 samples and data off the server. Over.
There we fucking go!
Wow!
Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Figured it out on my own. Yeah! Ooh! Here we go. What? Override cable. Aha! Get inside the server room and delete the database. Okay. Can I get some more ammo, please?
This is Liev. About time. What the hell happened? I've retrieved the 731 samples. Now I'm heading over to the server room to gather the search data. Over.
Understood. We're having trouble with the comm system. To make matters worse, this storm isn't getting any less wild, and the loads are being pushed to the limit. I don't think it'll hold for much longer. Your new rendezvous point is the main entrance, so head there. Hurry up and grab the data so we can get the hell out of here. Watch your back. Open comms 2236. Over.
Let's go! Hey, cutscene. Oh!
Hey you! Drop your gun and let me see your hands! Right now!
Sorry. I thought you were one of those dead, melted thingies that killed the others.
Yeah, well, I ain't. And you almost got shot in the head, whoever you are.
You know, I'm no threat to you. My name's John. John Fay. I work for Aegis in the information science department. Well, mostly in the server room. I've been hiding down there for hours, since all hell broke loose. All communications are down, and I didn't think anyone would risk their lives to actually save us.
What the hell happened to this place?
I'm not sure exactly, but I don't think it was accidental.
How do you mean?
Well, I can access anything via the server. The security system, surveillance cameras, and naturally, the personnel files of all the Aegis employees. I've been trying to reconstruct exactly what went wrong. And actually, you'd be amazed at what somebody can achieve down here in just a few hours. Anyway, I think it's safe to say that one of our own stole some research and covered the whole up as an accident, obscuring all evidence of their damnable theft.
Huh. You don't say. I'm gonna need that fancy ID card of yours to access the server.
Well, why? Why do you want to access the server?
Oh.
I thought you were actually here to rescue us.
Technically, those were your words, not mine. Sorry, bud. Orders are orders.
What about the others? All the survivors in the building? You're not gonna let us die here.
Nah, you're right. I guess I can't. I mean, especially you. Oh, what the heck. I'll lend a hand.
Oh. Damn, man, what the fuck? Shooting random people. Some ammo over here. Ammo! What the hell? Dear brother, I can't explain too much, but this chat will be useful in case something happened to me. Love you, James. Max. Good evening. Kay gives you the green light to retrieve what we discussed earlier. Job 314. God damn it! Where have you been? I've been waiting 2 whole days for confirmation. I was just about to cut it off. We had to take extra precautions to help assure the mission is a success. You're just one part of a much wider strategy. Listen, something unexpected came up. Some high-ranking army generals arriving here this week. So they're increasing the security level. I need more time. You don't have more time. We can't afford another delay. There are measures in place to deal with these kinds of situations. Proceed as planned. I'm risking my life here. A sentence of life without parole, if not immediate execution. The punishment for treason in a place like this is anything but conventional. I need more reassurance, or at least another advance from the final payment. We've already given you more than enough money to compensate for your troubles. Unofficially, I would advise you to stick with Kay's plan, or speedy execution will be the least of your worries. Alright. I just hope I have the guts to leave this damn bunker behind. Stick with the plan, and all your troubles will be gone. I repeat, green light. That is all. Max has disconnected. Email number 2. Dearest Alma, at last, the opportunity I've been waiting for has arrived. I can't go into specifics right now, but trust me and believe me when I tell you that our lives will change for the better. I can finally leave this place behind and go with you wherever your heart desires. There's no time like the present, is there? Of course, the risk is great, but don't worry about me. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Love you always. Your Jay. Oh, wow. Oh, your Jay. Purification has begun. Escape the research facility. Ah! Go.
Evacuation
oh shit, man.
Activated.
Shit hit the fan real quick. Go. Grab your fucking gun. Go! What? It's closed. Oh my god.
Just hang in there.
Yeah, sure. Oh shit. Oh! Run! Bro, I'm fucking stuck! Oh, mom, man. Run! Run, man! The fuck?
Why are we still here?
Run! What the fuck? Get the fuck off of me!
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Run! I don't have bullets! Ah! Go!
It worked. We got the main entry doors open. Now, get your ass out of there.
I'm trying! Ah! What the fuck, man?
That was close.
HQ, this is Sandman. Agent Lee Bale. Took off on foot. We're getting the hell out of here and heading back to base.
What the hell?